My name is Kiana, most commonly known as Rooks, in the city of Toronto. I often am asked what I do. I'm not really quite sure yet. I see myself as a creative director. I have a really weird fascination with marketing and branding and how people's brains work and the psychology behind what really makes somebody connect to something. So I've had the great fortune of using that kind of innate intellect and applying it to different jobs. So I've managed art centers, I've collaborated about R&D for not-for-profits, I've helped develop businesses, but right now I'm focused on the music and entertainment industry, specifically the urban industry in Toronto. And I am trying to help develop the infrastructure here through Sandbox Studios, which I own and operate. I'm inspired by the growth and development in other people. So when I wake up, I ask myself, how can I be the best version of myself today that will inspire somebody else to be the best version of themselves? I've called myself and named myself an activator. I think we all have different purposes in life, and I think one of mine is to activate in other people their purpose. So whether that's through having conversations or leading by example or actually intentionally sitting down with somebody and helping them figure out what their purpose is, I feel like that's what I do. I'm an activator. My favorite thing about Toronto has to be Toronto. I know it sounds so cliche, but I've had the great fortune, shout out my mom, to travel the world. She brought me all over the world as a young child, and into my early teens, I really realized that I really was fortunate to grow up in Toronto. Something that nobody knows about me is that I've always wanted to be a pastor. My whole entire life, I've always wanted to inspire people to really go on a spiritual journey with themselves. I do think there's three elements to us. It's our mind, our body, and our spirit. And I live by the philosophy that my spirit has a body, not my body has a spirit. The next big thing for Sandbox Studios actually is I'm opening a second location. So that's pretty exciting. And yeah, I'm really just preparing myself for whatever journey comes next. I've learned to let things go and trust that everything happens at God's speed and the universe can only say yes. So whatever I decide in that moment will manifest. The advice that I would give to anybody is be yourself. People don't like people who are themselves. So you will always have a hard time being yourself, because being yourself challenges other people to be themselves, and it's something we're really uncomfortable with. Every burden is actually, it's a weight that builds a strength in you if you decide to make it that. So just do you.